Okay, random flip. Mark 5:30. And Jesus, perceiving in himself that power had gone out of him, immediately turned about in the crowd and said, "Who touched my garments?" And his disciples said to him, "You see the crowd pressing about you and around you, and yet you say, 'Who touched me?'" And he looked around to see who had done it. But the woman, knowing that what had happened to her, came in fear, trembling, and fell before him, and told him the whole truth. And he said to her, "Daughter, your faith has been made well. Go in peace and be healed of your disease." Oh, I love this. So that's Mark 5:30 till about like 34. I love that. Yeah. Every time I think of that story, I just think of Jesus, I believe. Father God Almighty, King of the universe, I believe. When all else fails, when all's gone wrong, I believe. Like that holds tight and that holds true. It gives me something to stand on. Yeah. That foundation, it gives me something to stand on. Because if I just rely on me, if I'm the higher power, pretty much in anything you go through as far as healing goes, you pretty much establish and learn right away with most things, you can't be the higher power. And as a Christian, the creator of all things is my higher power. So having that belief in Jesus and that just the touch of his garment, I believe so deeply, just the touch of his garment. And just by her belief alone, go be healed of your disease. Oh, I love it. And it's so true. Just, I don't know about y'all, but I have I have so many people personally, me, that Jesus saves. There's something to it. The belief in him, the surrender, give it to him, he saves. Just implement a little bit of Jesus. And acknowledge him. Give him his glory. Yeah. And just have the belief. Like, it's empowering too. Try it. When you accept Jesus and you're working on that relationship with him, you're following him. You're not trying to emulate him. You're not trying to overcome him or surpass him. You're following him. Everyone, Matthew at the booth, Peter Fish, I'll go through the list. Follow me. You don't have to be perfect, but also acknowledge him. Following him means I'm following someone. So who am I following? I'm following Jesus. And I think it's so important. Yes, you could go by the principles of just act like Jesus. Yes, that's good. But acknowledging him, saying, I do this because I believe in Jesus Christ and I'm a Christian, and I want to scream it from the mountaintops that any bit of positivity in this world, I just want to give it to him. Give the glory. The two greatest commandments. Love your God with all your might, all your heart, all your soul, just everything. God is love. Love your God, our creator. And then love your neighbor. And then love yourself as you love your neighbor. And if you do that order, you just can't fail. And then that belief system, like when you have to just rely on you, we're fragile. We're just humans. But when you have your God, Father Almighty to rely on, it gives you a confidence. It gives you something to be like, no, got something a little bit higher going on. Yeah, I answered a higher authority, and I have a compass. I have belief. And when all else fails, you got to believe. Yeah. So very much, if Jesus walked past me, I would have probably thrown myself on him. I was like, oh my God, Jesus. Yeah. But that belief. Oh, love it. Okay, random flip.